Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a name that echoes not just in cricket stadiums, but in the hearts of millions worldwide. Christopher Henry Gayle, better known as Chris Gayle, the universe boss. When you hear that name, what comes to mind? Power. Sixes soaring into the night sky, records shattered, a smile that lights up the field, a personality larger than life. But behind the power hitting, behind the charisma, behind the swagger, there lies a man who has walked through challenges, faced criticism, endured struggles, and still emerged as one of the most entertaining and respected cricketers in history. And today, I am here not to talk only about his runs or centuries. I am here to share life advice inspired by Chris Gayle, lessons that go beyond cricket and touch every aspect of human ambition. Chris Gayle's life reminds us of one fundamental truth. You don't have to fit into the mold society creates for you. You can build your own, smash the barriers, and live life on your terms. So, let us dive deep into the story, the lessons, and the mindset of Chris Gayle. Believe in your own power. Chris Gayle didn't come from luxury. He grew up in Kingston, Jamaica, in humble surroundings. Life wasn't easy. Opportunities were rare. But he had something inside him that money could not buy. Belief. From street cricket to international arenas, Gayle always trusted the power within him. When coaches doubted his unorthodox style, when critics mocked his aggression, when experts said he wouldn't last, he turned his bat into his voice. And what a loud voice it was. Records fell. Bowlers trembled. Crowds erupted. Here's the advice from Gayle's life. Stop waiting for others to validate your potential. You already have the power. Trust it. Use it. Build on it. You may not come from privilege. You may not look like the traditional ideal candidate. But like Chris Gayle, you can prove them wrong with belief and relentless action. Work hard, play hard. People often see Chris Gayle laughing, dancing, entertaining, but behind that joy is hard work that nobody sees. His six-hitting ability didn't come overnight. It was built through endless practice sessions, strength training, and discipline. Even when injured, he worked his way back. Even when doubted, he doubled his preparation. Gayle teaches us that hard work creates freedom. Preparation gives you confidence. When you put in the work, you can afford to smile on the stage. And just as important, don't forget to play hard. Life is not only about grinding, it's about enjoying the journey. That's why Gayle is loved. He knows how to celebrate, how to live in the moment. His message? Don't just chase success, also celebrate life. Confidence is your greatest weapon. Every time Chris Gayle walks to the crease, there's a presence about him. He doesn't just bat, he commands the field. That's not arrogance. That's confidence. And confidence comes from two things: knowing you have put in the work, choosing to believe in yourself anyway. Life will throw you into situations where people want to see you fail, but like Gayle, walk with your shoulders back. Face life like it's a bowler charging in, and you're ready to hit the ball out of the stadium. Remember, confidence is contagious. When you believe, others start believing too. Be fearless. Gayle is fearless. Whether it's facing the fastest bowlers in the world or taking risks in business and entertainment, he plays bold. What stops most people from achieving greatness? Fear. Fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of rejection. Chris Gayle's life shows us that fear is an illusion. If he had listened to fear, he would have never been the universe boss. Your dream may scare you. Good. That means it's worth chasing. The only way to silence fear is to take action despite it. Authenticity wins. Be yourself. Embrace your uniqueness. Don't apologize for being different. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the original you. Handle criticism like a boss. Every great person faces criticism, and Chris Gayle is no exception. His style, his attitude, even his lifestyle choices have been attacked by critics. But what does Gayle do? He smiles, he laughs, he shrugs it off, and he keeps entertaining. Here's the advice. Don't let criticism break you. Let it fuel you. Critics are proof you're doing something that matters. If nobody is criticizing you, you're probably not making an impact. Like Gayle, develop thick skin. Take the lesson if it's useful. Ignore the noise if it's not. Longevity comes from reinvention. Chris Gayle's career is proof that you can stay relevant for decades if you keep reinventing yourself. From Test cricket to ODIs to T20 leagues worldwide, Gayle adapted his game. He wasn't afraid to change, to adjust, to innovate. That's why he's still celebrated long after many of his peers retired. In life, too, success is not about a one-time victory. It's about staying valuable, adaptable, and innovative. Don't get stuck in the past. Keep upgrading your skills. Keep surprising the world. Spread joy. Chris Gayle is more than a cricketer. He's an entertainer. Whether it's his dance moves, his humor, or his charisma, he spreads joy everywhere he goes. And isn't that the ultimate purpose of life? To make others smile, to leave behind good energy, to inspire joy. No matter how successful you become, never forget to uplift others. Because at the end of the day, people won't just remember your achievements. They'll remember how you made them feel. Never quit injuries, failures, age, setbacks. Chris Gayle has seen them all. But he never quit. He kept coming back, proving himself again and again. Life will knock you down. People will write you off. But like Gayle, rise again. The universe boss didn't quit, and neither should you. Quitting guarantees failure. Persistence guarantees possibility. Build your legacy. Chris Gayle's name will be remembered for generations. Why? Because he played with passion, lived with authenticity, and left behind unforgettable memories. Your life, too, is a story. The question is, what legacy will you leave? Don't just live to exist. Live to inspire. Live to create. Live to leave behind something worth remembering.